Hey guys, thanks for tuning into our review channel. I'm going to teach you how to make French pressed coffee. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Real simple, real easy. Let's get to it. So today I'm going to talk about making pressed coffee. So if you don't know how to make pressed coffee, I'm going to show you how to do it real easy, real simple. We're going to grind some beans in our bean grinder here. Here it is right here. And so I think what we're going to do is a medium to coarse, medium to fine. So let's just turn this dial up a little bit. Just turn this right about here. That's between medium and fine. I think that'll make a nice grind for our coffee, for our pressed coffee. And this is just a very small one here, just to let you know. And I usually make a brewed coffee in the morning, but I wanted to try something new, and I wanted to show you how to make a pressed coffee. So let's just get this over here. We just take this out of the container here. And this is the screen. This is what you would do. You put the grinds in first. Then we're going to set it in first. We're going to grind our coffee. We're going to put the beans in, let it sit, and let it go, and let it sit there for 4 minutes. And that's one of the first secrets you have to do. So first secret you have to know: let it sit there for 4 minutes. Good ground coffee, and that's pretty much what you have to do. And then you use the press to press it down. So let's go ahead and just make that right now. Let's do that. And before we do that, let's just pre-warm the beaker here. This is like a little beaker. That's what it looks like. So we're going to preheat the glass to get it warm. That way the coffee stays hot, and that's the best way to brew it. And then we'll run the hot water through it, let it sit 4 minutes, and see how it goes. So the first thing we're going to do is just preheat the coffee pot here. I have an instant hot. Just heat up the beaker with hot water and pot here, and just get some water in here, and just heat up this coffee pot. Not too much. Yeah, let's just fill it up. Let's get some hot water in here, and just basically we just want to heat up the glass, as you can see here. And what it does is just gets it nice and warm. That way the coffee has time won't cool down quickly. A lot of times people don't realize that when you have a cup of coffee in the morning and it gets cold real fast, that's why these glass coffee pots, or your ceramic coffee cup or mug, however you say it, gets really cold. Then when you put hot coffee in, it gets cold in 5 minutes. You want to know why, and that's one reason why. So I like to warm up my cups in the morning and get them ready. So this is nice and warm already. So this is good to go. So let's let that sit. And now what we're gonna do is just gonna grind some beans. All right, I have it between medium and fine. So I got it right between those two settings to get a nice coarse, right in the middle of a medium and a fine setting. And I'm gonna make 2 cups of coffee. So let's put this on. And I'll leave a link down below where you can pick up one of these grinders as well. These are really nice grinders. So let's see, 2 cups of coffee. And then we're gonna start that. Okay, and then we're going to shake in the bottom, and then we have some nice fresh ground coffee. Hopefully you can see that. This is nice coffee. I'll leave some links down below again where you can find some nice coffee and also a good coffee grinder. All right, so let's get to finish. Let's empty this out, put some fresh water in, put our beans in, and then we're going to put some more fresh water in and let it sit for 4 minutes. Okay, so we empty out the water. This is nice and warm now, which is perfect. Here's our coffee beans, okay? And we're just gonna throw it in the bottom. You can see that. And you really can see the coffee now. It really looks, and it smells awesome. So we're gonna fill this up with water and let it sit for 4 minutes. Okay, so there we go. Let that sit there, and I like to keep the lid on to keep the heat in. So that's what I like to do. Some people do everything, everybody does their own thing, and let's set the timer for 4 minutes. 4 minutes, so we'll hit timer, 4 minutes, and we'll hit start, and then let that count down, and we'll get right back to you in 4 minutes. Let's take a look at the coffee right then, and then we're gonna press it and see how it looks. Okay guys, so we let it sit for 4 minutes and it's ready to go. So now what we do is just push the plunger down slowly, and just move it slowly down. And we're just gonna just keep pushing it down, Just like you see here, nice, slow, steady movement. That pushes all the beans down. There's all the coffee on top. so it doesn't go any further. Just like that. Don't force it. I'm just gonna pour our delicious cup of coffee. And that looks awesome. And there you go. And that's how you make French pressed coffee. All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This looks and smells awesome. I do appreciate your time as always, and I'll see you at the next review.